in the Juvenile Fillies turf. Coretto comes out the best. On the inside, Lake Victoria is going to be a part of the early pace. Thought Process is right there on the outside, and Kilwin is showing speed today. Then it's Heaven's Gate in behind them, followed by Totally Justified. And then Unbeaten to the outside, a little bit wide into that turn. But Thought Process will establish the early lead here. And Kilwin is second to the outside. Coretto is third. Unbeaten is fourth. Heaven's Gate running along in fifth, 4 lengths off the lead and clear of Vixen. And then comes the big favorite, Lake Victoria. Ryan Moore has her 7 lengths behind at this stage of the race. Totally Justified, Nitrogen next, and to their outside it's Scythian. Mayday Ready is after that. Then Virgin Colada, Fiery Lucian, and Shota is the trailer. 22.25 was that opening quarter mile as they head up the backstretch. Hector Barrios and Thought Process the leader, out there by a length and a half to Kilwin, Ambiento, and to the inside Coretto. Meanwhile, Lake Victoria's down on the inside. She's got 5 lengths to make up, and in behind a wall of horses with Thought Process to catch. Around the far turn they go. Thought Process the leader. Kilwin continues to bear down. Lake Victoria's got her room now, and here she comes as she swings up on the outside, and they're into the stretch. Thought Process racing for the challenge of Lake Victoria, and Lake Victoria goes right by to take the lead. Fiery Lucy is coming late with Mayday Ready, but she's just too good. Lake Victoria, undefeated, has won the Breeders' Cup. It was Lake Victoria over Mayday Ready. A late run from the maiden Nitrogen, and then Fiery Lucy.
That was a wow performance from Lake Victoria, and she keeps her unbeaten record intact.
She was an hour and a half the best.
Oh my gosh.
If nobody saw it in the first turn, she got shut off. He got squeezed out, lost probably 3 to 4 lengths at that point. Ryan Moore, her jockey, regrouped her. I mean, there's nothing you can do as a rider except regroup. He stayed on the rail because he knew that he had to get a rail trip mostly around that next turn in order to win, which he did. And then he split horses as he turned for home. And I just could not believe that she had enough left to do this. You see Aidan O'Brien talking to one of the owners, Derek Smith from Coolmore.
It was Manny Franco on the 5 filly Totally Justified that came over and just slaughtered Lake Victoria here around the first turn.
Okay, so you can see her on the rail. Thought Process on the lead. Thought Process. Lake Victoria right here as she comes at Manny Franco on the outside, squeezes her right there, and there Ryan Moore, you can see the rear end of the front filly go out, and Ryan Moore loses at least 2, maybe 3 lengths of position right there. And then he just starts picking up the horses a little at a time, because you can't, as a rider, you can't get it all back in one shot. You have to take a length at a time, gradually down the backstretch. Great job by Ryan.
Classy performance and a very short price and running to it as we pick it up around the stretch.
And then you can see, okay, now he's come off the turn now looking for just the seam to run through, and hopes that she has enough, and she just kicked clear.
And the pace helped her as well. I mean, they wind up going 45.37 for the half and 109.77 for 6 furlongs. She is an exceptional filly.
Exceptional filly, and I'm sure her jockey would say the same, Donna.
Brian, our analysts were just analyzing the replay, and it sounded like you had a horrible trip going into that first turn, but she remains perfect. Can you talk about that first turn?
Yeah, she jumped very well, and I was having to use a bit of gas to hold my position. And then the 3 eventually cleared, and then we got very tight. I think maybe a 5 was we were stuck to the fence. And usually when you get bumped around like that, it's very hard for a horse to have that energy at the end of the race.
Especially for a young horse, right?
Any horse. We went very fast, you know, the first 3.5 furlongs, and then the pace came completely out of the race. The damage was done, and there was just a wall of dead horse in front of me. We just had to pick a path. She got to the front very easy, pricked her ears, just drifted out a little bit, but she was just a level above these, thankfully.
Brian, how good is this filly? She's a perfect 5 for 5 now. Coming into this race in the United States, she had only ever run on a straight. Today she had to face 2 turns, and obviously the trouble we just talked about. How special is she?
Oh, she's always been held in high regard with a wonderful team, full stop, but a very, very good team of 2-year-old fillies, and she's just been doing everything right, and she's won a Group 1 at 7, 6, and then up to a mile today. Couldn't be happy with her, really.
Well, she's perfect, and now we know why you're the world-class jockey. Well done.
Thank you.
Let's go to Kenny.
All right, I'm with winning trainer Aidan O'Brien. What a spectacular showing. What were you thinking? She got behind the wall out there for a bit.
Yeah, she did. I don't know whether she got crowded or got bumped going into the first bend, so Ryan was very cool on her. He obviously ended up further back than he wanted to be. Probably first time on a tourney track. She's only ever ran a straight line before, first time over a mile. So I thought he'd give her a brilliant ride, really. No, so delighted. Delighted for everybody. I'd just like to say very best wishes to Clem. Clem Murphy is usually here, and without Clem none of this would be ever happening, so best wishes from us all here, Clem. But no, incredible. The lads, Keith looks after, does an unbelievable job. Colin rides her out every day, Rachel rides on her work, and all the people involved. So I'm so delighted for the lad. She's a homebred, total homebred mare. So incredible. She's for a filly to be after winning 3 Group 1s, I think is her 5th run this year. She looks very special.
Congratulations. Quickly, let me ask, I know a lot of people want to talk to you. City of Troy tomorrow. I don't know if there's ever been this much excitement about one of the horses you brought to a class.
Yeah, so listen, we're dreaming. Everything has went really well so far, and we always thought and hope it could happen. So hopefully a lot of people, everyone at home, put in a lot of hard work, and for him to be originally made to get justified, meet the mayor, and it to happen. So listen, we're looking forward to it, and we'll keep dreaming.
Good start.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Aidan.
Thanks, Kelly. Appreciate it.
All right.